How's it going, everyone? Mike here, September 2nd. I'm going to take a few minutes, do some research on what's trending, what are some of the best sellers through the Merch Hunter, Merch Informer tool. What happens here is basically when you go into this tool, let's say on a daily basis, I mean, most of these products will stay the same. But of course, they will shift around. The order of the best sellers and all that kind of stuff will change. But for example, sometimes there are no changes for weeks. Sometimes you'll see some of the same products for months. But right now, what's happening is it's getting interesting because we're getting a lot of new hits, a lot of new products showing up, and I wanted to share that information with you guys. Now, before I get into it, I'll just tell you how I've filtered it. So I haven't put any keywords in, which would give us kind of like a general, general field of products. So it's not specific to anything. Like if we were to choose like Halloween or Christmas. So this would be all the trends, all the keywords. Again, it's the Merch Hunter tool, and the way that I've filtered it is I've selected the top 100, and there are different options. For example, we could go top 200, 300, right? So I've chosen the top 100 in the US market and only Merch by Amazon shirts. You have different options. You can see here, you can actually select specific ones, but what I've done is just selected Merch by Amazon shirts. Excluded brands, again, they have a list of all these that are excluded, and I've chosen the bestseller rank to range between 1 and 500,000, and then the price to include all of them. If we want to actually look at the result data, like for example, this is the summary of what we've been given. We've been given, the top 100 best sellers, the seller rank, price range, all that kind of stuff. And as you can see here, it provides some information. The keyword count here is also very good because this kind of tells you what customers are looking for. And even though, for example, we're only concentrating on keywords that describe the design, people are still looking for example, like, is it imported? They're looking and searching by color, all that kind of stuff, right? So those are the things that we don't have control over, but still, there's a lot of information here that we get that's actually very helpful. Anyways, let's get into the actual designs, and we'll see what's selling. So this one here, this was a nice Halloween design. I noticed that it was selling a lot. 139 ratings. Look at this, 1,700 sales. Now, what's the way that this is promoted or listed or advertised is Witch Riding Brooms on a Dark Desert Highway Halloween T-shirt. Now, on a Dark Desert Highway, Cool Wind in My Hair is a song. It's lyrics of a song. So when I looked at this, I was like, you know what? It's like a pretty neat idea. That's pretty cool, like pretty wise. But then, here we go, removed, right? And I've talked about this before. So there's certain things like that would really, really sell because a lot of people know these lyrics, and it's it's a fun design. It looks pretty cool on a black T-shirt. But again, where are we? Amazon's gonna take it down, right? Anyways, that was just kind of like a little passive thing that I wanted to show you guys because, again, the same design shows up here. And look at this, 300 sales, estimated sales. And then here's the other page. So this one and that one, both designs taken down. Anyways, we'll skip that. I've talked about what not to do in the future. And my strategy is don't play around. Play it safe. Don't do anything that's go against trademarks or anything like that. Now this one came up a few times. Let's see where it is. When we scroll down, anyways, okay, there it is. And there were a few other ones on a few different pages, but let's look at that one specifically. So Biden, the quicker fucker upper, and of course this is a play off of I had to actually look it up. Where is it? Bounty paper towels. because their I guess slogan or whatever you want to call it is the quicker picker upper. Bounty paper towels, the quicker picker upper, right? Biden, the quicker fucker upper. So of course, political in nature, as you can see here, funny Biden, you know, and they go into these details, 450 estimated sales. And I figured let's check it out, right? Let's check out the actual listing. And check this out. This is one of the, I don't know if I've seen this tag before, the #1 new release, but this is just selling, like it's unbelievable how successful this is. So let me actually see if we have that information. So 450 sales, 40 moving sales, and I wanted to go down. So this was listed on July 12th. So basically like a month and a half ago. And it is already the #1 new release in men's novelty t-shirts. So this passes the trademark test, and it's a pretty, you know, cool design. Again, don't take anything that I'm saying, my commentary on politics in general. I don't care, right? What I care about is that this is a cool design and it's selling, and it doesn't matter if you're a Republican or a Democrat or whatever you believe. We're talking business, and this person here has hit the jackpot, right? So these are the new products now that I've started to see. So no surprise that Halloween is trending, and it's starting, right? It's September, first week of September. People are shopping for the last week of October. Period. Done. Works. Get your designs up if you haven't already. Probably not too late if you're creative, if you know what you're doing. Politics. Again, politics is creeping up into our keywords, into our designs, into a lot of things that I've been showing you guys on this channel. I think even my last or second last video, I was talking about certain things that I've noticed, and politics are always on first and second page of any kind of search that I do. It doesn't matter if it's merch hunter, if it's movers and shakers, if it's trending keywords. Politics is ruling all the search results. Now some of these other ones, I'm going through them because we've seen these ones before, right? And these are the ones that I'm talking about. These are the ones that are just selling, and they're not stopping. This one, for example, shows up in so many different combinations of search terms. And again, you can see, look at this, 2,610 ratings, 338 estimated sales. This is, average bestseller rank for past 30 days, about 450 moving sales. So that's successful. All of these we've seen before, right? So let's keep going. Let's see what else is new. Again, this, people are just playing off of it, right? Don't do that. Iron Maiden's showing up a few times. Biden again. And then the third trend that I wanted to mention for this video is September 11th. So again, no matter how you feel or what country you're from or whatever the case is, never forget 9/11/01. It is starting to sell, and I've seen a number of designs because I've gone through a bunch of pages here, and they keep popping up. So let's look at this one. This one is never forget patriotic 9/11 American flag retro vintage shirt. As we go further, and I'll come back to look at some of the other ones. As we go further, here we go, another one. 20th anniversary, 9/11, never forget, right? 20th anniversary, 9/11, never forget. So again, we're just talking business here, right? I don't want to get into politics or how we feel about anything that's happened. These shirts, if timed properly, will get you a lot of sales. Look at this. 131 moving sales, 131, and I can't remember where that first one was up here, 167. So again, this is just 2 weeks before September 11th, and these sales are going through the roof. A couple of other ones that I'll mention is, a few funny shirts, just few random designs. Like I love my girlfriend and raising my husband is exhausting. I guess funny, saying sarcastic wife t-shirt. sometimes they take off, or it could be the promotion, it could be the price. But again, these sales are just incredible, right? And this is what's showing up in the Merch Hunter tool of Merch Informer that hasn't been on the first or second page ever before, or at least in the last couple of months. Again, I'm assuming this would be either a funny cat shirt or Halloween shirt. I hate people camping. I think these are kind of starting to slow down a little bit because the summer's over. But again, as we go down, not much is new. Like Mommy Shark, we've seen this one for the last, I think, couple of years. But again, these ones that I mentioned at September 11th are popping up. So right now it just looks like, and I'll scroll down so you guys can actually like pause and look at this information if you want. But again, look at this. Politics, Trader Joe's, we've seen the other anti-Biden shirt, we see pro-Trump shirts, we've seen Halloween, and now we're starting to see September 11th. A lot of these other ones are, this is branded content, but again, these ones are just the all-time best sellers, like Jurassic Park. Like these ones are going to sell always, but again, there's nothing that we can do with that design. So again, I'm just kind of scrolling through to give you guys an opportunity to look at this. But again, the ones that I discussed earlier, the three kind of, niches that have taken over page one and keyword research are definitely politics. It looks like anti-Biden is number one. Halloween is sharing number one with that. And then we have September 11th. Everything else is kind of like slowly, once in a while you'll see a certain Christmas shirt or something like that, but it's way too early for that. Everything else is kind of staying the same, where we're seeing vintage designs, we're seeing anime, we're seeing kind of these like sarcastic, funny adult humor things. Anyways, so again, like I said, politics again, ruling the sales. Halloween, of course, let's never underestimate Halloween. And then the other thing that I'll just mention again, if you get a design like this, and if it's a really nice one and you hit that right category at the right time, number one new release tag is yours. So I guess, we just have to be creative. We have to be patient. We have to do research and keep working. Anyways, I'll wrap it up here just in the interest of time. Hopefully that was useful information for you guys, and I'll see you soon.